Hello, friends. How are you today? I hope you're all doing well. Today, we continue analyzing the recent geopolitical shifts happening around the world, the events behind the scenes, the real purposes and reasons hidden beneath what we see on the surface. Today is June 29th, 2025. I want to talk about how the balance of the 20th century has collapsed. In the past, NATO and the European Union controlled smaller countries within Europe through a triangular power structure. But now this balance is slowly disappearing. Smaller nations will either become slaves to globalists or turn towards independence and production, building new partnership models. In reality, even the so-called powerful states face risks of fragmentation in this new world order. People can't see this yet, but within the next 2 years, you will witness how countries you thought were strong face the danger of breaking apart, and some may truly collapse. In this equation, only actors who produce, build strong defense capabilities, act independently, and form solid partnerships will survive. For example, within the EU, there are small countries presented as big because of certain power structures, but soon we will see their true size. My explanations today may not be extremely detailed because these are my first videos. I will touch upon topics broadly at first, but later we will go much deeper. Think of these as trial videos for the channel. Yes, I have been analyzing, reading, researching, and trying to understand these issues for a long time, but explaining them in video or audio format is an art in itself. So in my first videos, I will keep it surface level and understandable for everyone. Whether you are a professor, a small shop owner, a government employee, or a waiter, many countries have started building state-sponsored rental apartments. China has implemented this model successfully as a test ground for the world. On the surface, the purpose seems to be helping low-income citizens find affordable housing. But in reality, there are 3 hidden goals behind these projects. 1. Using housing as a tool for economic control. 2. Establishing a new form of modern slavery. 3. Creating a society without private property. How? Housing is the most basic human freedom. By intentionally inflating home prices, they make it impossible for people to own property. Then, as a solution, governments build rental apartments. But note carefully, the real aim is not to provide ownership to the people, but to centralize ownership within the state or large funds. Eventually, these rental units will be handed over to private companies for management, turning tenants into controlled subjects. If you live in a state-owned apartment, every action you take can be monitored. If you resist the system, you can be threatened with eviction. This strips away your freedom. You have a house, yes, but because you always have rent to pay or a loan to repay, you become unable to stand against the state or system. This is a new type of slavery. The globalist system does not want people to own homes. They want everyone to pay rent for life. Their motto is, you will own nothing and be happy. Even Elon Musk once repeated these phrases, but later said, they deceived me. Just like how he spoke about the vaccine issue with his child. In this system, the individual does not own property, the state and corporate funds do. This model has already started spreading worldwide. I predict that soon it will be implemented in all countries. Israel versus Iran. Israel launched attacks everywhere, but lacked strategic vision from the beginning. And still does. When Hamas first fired rockets, Israel reacted chaotically, striking Lebanon, Syria, and Palestine without knowing its endgame. In the end, this conflict will culminate in Jerusalem, Al-Quds. Who's next? I believe Israel is next in line for a major crisis that will draw in the entire world, creating a metaphysical and geopolitical rupture. The US sent aircraft carriers during the Iran conflict, but only to keep Israel under control, rather than supporting direct attacks. BRICS and Shanghai Cooperation Organization are economic alliances, not military. Thus, they offered no military aid. Recently, 7 EU countries spoke of sanctions against Israel at a foreign ministers' meeting, but nothing has been enforced yet due to their dependency, not on Israel, but on Zionist elites. Putin recently said Russia will reduce defense spending within a year, meaning either the war will end within a year or Russia believes it has won. Sadly, Ukraine was sacrificed in this great power game. The real aim was to keep America trapped in Europe and prevent it from focusing on Asia Pacific. Both the Ukraine war and Israel conflict serve this strategy. Greece. 2 agriculture ministry officials defrauded EU funds, taking all the money. EU reality. Their funds enrich elites, not the people. European citizens still live comfortably, so these truths remain hidden. But when their comfort is taken away, these frauds will become visible. Being a tenant means always being under the system's control. Owning real assets, land, apartments, physical gold, gives you freedom. If you can, take loans, buy land or a house. Stop wasting money on coffee, new clothes, or phone upgrades. Time is running out. Soon the curtain will fall and the hidden reality will appear. Those with land, property, and gold will be happy. Those with debt-ridden luxury cars to show off will regret it deeply. Their true purpose is total control. All electric cars have cameras recording without your knowledge. And if you turn them off, the system warns you. In the future, if you drive too much, the system can simply lock the car or drive it to the nearest parking lot to restrict your movement. There is so much happening behind the scenes. I will continue to reveal these truths to you, little by little, step by step. In time, I will provide undeniable evidence for events you may never have imagined. Right now, you are in a room with 2 windows. I will open new windows for you, showing views you never knew existed. Thank you, friends. See you in the next video.